Hey guys, Charles the Shark Reviews here, and today we're me taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Leader Class Armada Universe Galvatron. So here he is in his tank mode, and yeah, now before we take a look at Galvatron himself, let's take a look at the packaging that, well, he comes packed in, and yeah, so here's the art on the front. As you can see, his tank form just blasting through things. And you got this all right down here. You get where it says the name, Transformers. And we get the Legacy United logo right up here. And we get some very angry looking art there of Galvatron. And here's a more zoomed out shot. On the side, you get the kind of the main art for Legacy United. And here's the back. So you get some product shots right here. 22 steps. And yeah. And then here's just, the bottom. And yeah, that's pretty much it there for the packaging. So yeah, let's bring Galvatron right back onto here. And yeah, this is one I think a lot of us were anticipating for, because last year, we got in Legacy Evolution a leader class Armada Megatron. So, this one was definitely bound to happen, and of course it was. So yeah. But anyways, let's take a close-up look here at Galvatron. Just like with my previous review of Legacy United Motormaster, if you haven't checked that video out already, please do so. But yeah, just like with that one and my other Redeco reviews, I'll just try to keep things a bit simpler, because we already have taken a look at this mold before. It is, in a new color scheme. But yeah, yeah, you got some nice black and red going on right here. And you get the kind of vanilla white. Also got some gold going on. There's the front, you can see his head, but that is anime accurate. And yeah, get the tank treads right down here. And yeah, and there's some detailing going on right here. It's kind of hard to see. Just kind of dim the light. So yeah, we got that going on. And here's the back. That was kind of a 360 here almost. And yeah, pretty nice. We can move the turret too, so we can kind of see just a little more right there. Let's turn maybe the other way. Actually, I'll just flip this up here just so we can see the whole action right here. Now you do get some nice gunmetal gray right here for all this little mechanical detail. And yeah, that's pretty much it there for the overall design. So he does roll. The treads are faux, but he does have like these kind of more normal wheels right down here that still help him roll along. Yeah. Let's see. Well, of course, as we saw before with the turret, it can move around, but it can move up and down here like this. It can move side to side. It can move to this side about that far, and then to this side, that all the way back here. It's like that for a reason, for his robot mode. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it there for the paint details and the design and everything. So yeah, anyways, now for comparison, here he is with Megatron. And yeah, I mean, mold-wise, I can tell they're pretty identical, but the colors are quite different enough, so do quite dig that. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it there for comparisons. If you want to see more comparisons with that mold, just check out my Armada Megatron review from last year. But yeah, anyways, let's get right down to the transformation. So starting off, you just want to remove the little cannon, I guess, right here, and pop it off. You could leave it on if you want, but it's easier for me to take it off because it does pop off a little bit easily. So yeah, so starting off, just want to pop this open, and just kind of move this down right here. Then next, you just want to untab the legs, fold these out, and close up this section here, flip out the toes, pretty tight, there we go. Flip back the heel spur, and do the same thing right here, just disconnect this. It's a little hard to do, but there we go. And just flip this down, close that, this forward, and flip that back. There we go. So now we got the legs done. Well, next you just want to rotate around the waist, like that. And alright, next you just want to have this angled down right here, the turret. That's where it's supposed to be. And yeah, so now we just got this area to do. So yeah, I'm starting off, just flip up these like little purple panels, and then next just open up the section. Hey, there he is. And just flip in that piece right there and close that up. And then after that, just flip out these red pieces and flip out the arms. Then move in these little black sections. And I'll just should pop into place right there. There we go. Oh, maybe. So yeah, let's move down the arms. Then after that, flip out the fists and close this up and flip that down. And same thing over here. Just open that up. Come on. There we go. And then just flip this out. And bring that down, close that up, and close this up. So, yeah, once you got that all done, here you guys have Galvatron in his robot mode. Let me just string him out here. And yeah, there he is. I gotta say, yeah, he looks pretty nice. You know, it's pretty much what I expected from a Galvatron retool of this mold. And yeah. But anyways, yeah, take it up closer right here at the head sculpt. I think this is like the only real different thing in terms of the molding. Because I could have sworn he had like a kind of a closed face on the Megatron, but here he's got an open mouth, and yeah, he looks pretty angry, as you can tell. But yeah, here's the rest of the head. And what's a little like what I noticed with my copy of Galvatron in comparison to my copy of Megatron is that his like little head fins on here are like actually like glued on to his head, which thank God, because my copy of Megatron, not the same case. These pieces were like very easy to come off. Well, kind of, sort of, but still, they're easily removable, and I'm not sure why, but yeah, it looks like Hasbro fixed that with this guy, unless maybe, you know, other later copies of Megatron had these on too, but I'm not sure. Yeah, here's details, and yeah, not a lot of new things here to see, because one, we already saw with Megatron, and two, kind of saw a lot of stuff in his tank mode, but still, it looks really nice. It feels pretty good in hand. And yeah, I quite dig him. Articulation, exact same as on Megatron. You know, head's on the ball joint, so it can move side to side. You can't really look up. That's about as far up as he goes. In terms of looking down, that's as far as he goes there. Shoulders, you can wiggle them around. They can't really go all the way, at least not the shoulder pads, but rather the shoulders themselves are on separate pieces right here, as you can see, so you can still get an outward movement like that. And if you want to, you can flip this piece forward, and as you can see, there's like a swing hinge right there, so you can move the arm back and forth if you want to. He does also have a bicep swivel. The elbows do bend. The wrists do swivel. You can kind of get some in-out movement right there. Waist does swivel. I guess the abdomen technically swivels, you know, due to transformation right here, and you know how this well, it's more so his like kind of Cyberplanet key, not Cyberplanet key, his Minicon gimmick, even though he doesn't have a Minicon. Let's see, yeah, legs can kick up this far. Move this out of the way, can kind of get him to move back that far, and move outwards that much. And yeah, it does have a ratchet here for the knees, and they do bend at a perfect 9 degrees. And yeah, ankles do pivot. You just gotta unclip the ankles rather, because they're locked in for alt mode. Oop, there you go. So yeah, I can get movements there, and I do like, you know, how that's all filled in, so it's not like this huge gap or anything. So yeah, and then, you know, you can move the toes and heel spurs up and down if you like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation, and, you know, nothing really new. But yeah. So anyways, now for accessories, you know, again, he comes with this barrel right here. I mean, you can attach it wherever, you know, you can have him just kind of keeping it on the rest of his cannon, but what else you could do, I mean, this is the same case for Megatron, is with either or hand, you just gotta flip one in, and then there's like this little post right there, if you could see, and you could just attach it right in here like that, so you can have kind of an arm cannon, sort of. But yeah, but let's remove that real quick to show one other feature, which is, again, his Minicon gimmick, sort of, but, you know, just minus the Minicon, since, well, this is before they actually started putting, actually, I don't think they really have put Minicons in Legacy, minus one version of Hotshot, but yeah, so you can plug this right back into here, and what you want to do right here is you want to, first, just move this down, make sure this is all lined up right here, so you can spool this around, and then after that, just kind of move this out of the way a bit, and then move the legs around, and then you can flip this forward, and there you go. Now he's got his weird chest cannon thing, except it's not really as chest, but yeah, there's that. It looks ridiculous, but, you know, it was a thing he did on the show, so hey. But yeah, it's nothing new from Megatron. It's just kind of a brought over thing, which, you know, it's fine, because it's not like he didn't have any more as Galvatron. But yeah, let's just go ahead and flip this all back over, and there we go, and straighten that out, and there we go. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Areas with Megatron. So yeah, as you can tell, yeah, they did change the face sculpts. So that's good, you know, it's good to have something, at least one thing different with the mold, you know, because, I mean, it's fine if they just took this 100%, like, the mold of it, and then just recolor in this, like, no, it wouldn't matter to me, but it's still cool, you know, when they try to add something a little different, mold-wise, and, you know, they at least did that here with the face. I mean, typically that is what Hasbro does. I mean, again, with my last review of Motor Master, oh wait, no, not Motor Master, was... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was thinking something else, but yeah, overall, yeah, pretty cool. You know, hopefully we'll get Megatron and Galvatron from Energon. Well, we have gotten core class versions, but it'd be cool to have like Lear class figures like these, and especially for the Cybertron designs, because we haven't gotten any of those yet. Well, at least for Megatron and Galvatron. So we'll see. You know, we'll see what Hasbro cooks in the coming years. But for now, at least we got these two guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it there for the robot mode size comparisons. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Legacy United Lear class Armada Universe Galvatron. And yeah, you know, just like as with Megatron before him, this is a pretty solid figure. You know, I mean, he does have his flaws, I guess. You know, let me think. I mean, the shoulders, I mean, I'd say they're done well, but at the same time, maybe they could have done just a little more with them. And I will say, the problems that I did have with Megatron, they seem to fix here, well, at least with the head fin issue. Because I think it's just a lot better to have them glued in. Because I don't see the whole point of removing them, because I don't recall them doing that on the show. Then again, it's been ages since I've seen it, so who knows. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it's not really significantly better than Megatron, but and the goal of that is not to do that. Would make sense, but yeah, it's still really nice though to get a new Armada Galvatron figure, because it's probably been a good 22 years, I think 21 years since Hasbro last gave us Galvatron from Armada, because we did get, before Legacy Evolution, we did get Armada Megatron and Combiner Wars, just I think about like 8-9 years prior, but we haven't gotten a Galvatron recolor in recent years, so yeah, that's cool. But yeah, so if you're an Armada fan, then I'd highly recommend picking up this figure. And yeah, so anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all, R1.